Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with an accessories haul from Diamond Art Club. These are some accessories that I have been picking up to get to that free shipping threshold over the past few months, and I finally decided to kind of pull it all together to share with you all. When I say that Diamond Art Club has been upping their accessories game, this is kind of what I mean. They have started offering, I feel like, nice quality trays. You can now get a bunch of washi tape from them. Bonus, it's mystery style. You can get some really pretty diamond painting pens, and they have metal tips now. They even have their own storage, which I showcased their storage in a different video, but now they sell like the containers separately, lots of different tweezer options, and they finally, which I feel like people have been asking for this forever, they started selling their specialty diamonds separately in these bundles. And I just really like the quality on Diamond Art Club's drills, since that's why I picked up one of each kind of specialty diamond to share with you guys. So we're going to dive into all of this. Full disclosure, I'm a Diamond Art Club affiliate. However, I did purchase this all myself and was not asked to make a video on this. I just really enjoy showing hauls and different kinds of accessories options that are out there for you. My recommendation would be to use these kinds of things to get to the free shipping threshold, because sometimes if you're getting a kit from Diamond Art Club and you use like a coupon code or some of your rewards, sometimes it puts you like just below the free shipping threshold, which I don't know about you. I don't want to pay for shipping. It feels like I'm just throwing money away, but adding on like a $10 accessory here, $15 accessory there is like just the perfect amount. And it's like as close as I can get to that free shipping threshold, the happier I am. So anyway, that's my suggestion. I don't necessarily like, I mean, you can go out and buy accessories whenever you want, but that's how I like to do it. So I'm going to start with probably what I'm the most excited for, quite honestly. I know I was hyping up these diamonds, but what really got me, and my favorite of all of these, is the Diamond Art Club started selling their trays. And Pastel Rainbow, literally my favorite color palette, pale pastels. And so I had to get these. It was like just a non-negotiable. These had to come home and live with me. So I'm really excited to open these up and show you. I think that these are going to be, yeah, these are like the white trays that now come in Diamond Art Club's kits that have like the higher walls and everything, but they're just in various colors. And if you know me, you know I love to coordinate and color match my accessories to my diamond paintings. I just am really over the top extra like that. So portable stackable lids, 7 trays included. There's our colors, you guys. What all is on here? Okay, so Streamline. You can read a little blurb for them there if you're really interested. I want to open this up. Let's open this up and take a look at these and just really admire and drool over the colors. I love how even the packaging, honestly, I love that even the packaging is pastel rainbow. I'm a sucker for cute packaging. What can I say? So let's open this up. And yeah, these are so pretty. Stop it right now. Okay, don't make a mess. So there's our color spread and our little like set of stackable trays. These look like they're the ones that are updated based on feedback that they took into account with like the longer spouts and stuff. Let's open one up and see. So there's a sliding lid, and okay, these feel like there's like a thicker quality to them. So you know what I have on my channel is mostly, you'll see me using 3D printed trays. Love supporting small shops and love the variety that's there. This though, it's the same plastic material as, you know, the standard white tray. And so if that's a personal preference of yours in terms of material options, there you go. They did cut back the lines on these from the original iteration of these trays, which is great because then the drills aren't getting stuck in there. They also made the stopper, the spout a little bit longer, and the stopper's a little bit bigger too. I did have a little bit of trouble getting this sliding lid. Yeah, it's like just a little bit stiff. Let's see if the other colors are like that too. This is like orange creamsicle. Yeah, that lid is just, it's a little bit stiff. It does slide on, and it feels really secure once it's on, but it's like, to get it going, I don't know, you could decide if that's a pro or a con for you. So I don't tend to kit up into trays, but if that's squeaking, gosh, if you were to, you can actually fit the labels on the end of this, which is really handy. I know there's some companies out there that are making tray towers, which is handy. Just testing to see. Oh, that one slid off super easily. So maybe your mileage may vary in terms of how easily these slide off. And that one's really stiff. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, tray towers. So I think there's some small shops out there that are making tray towers. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I love these colors so much. So if you wanted to get a bunch of these, I literally saw someone in the VIP group that I think bought like 10 sets of these So that is totally an option if you want to get up into trays and you want to have all these different colors. And just aesthetically, is that not just so happy? I love it. I love it. Okay, so trays. Is that going to sit there neatly or is it going to decide to be fussy? Okay. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these diamonds. Interestingly, it's like depending on what kind of special drill you got, it's that kind of determines how many you get. And so the price varies accordingly. Does it say on my sheet here? I have my little packing slip. It does not say the prices on here. But obviously I'm sure it scales up based on like this is fewer. So Electro diamonds, right now, I believe they only have 3 colors of Electro diamonds that you'll even see in kits. They have like this like silver, gold, and then this metallic blue. There was a kit that came out 2 years ago. It was a Maria Abanyal kit. I think it was called, shoot, what was it called? It was the one where she was like underwater. It wasn't Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It was a different one. But the whole background was that blue metallic color. It was spectacular. So if you want to see that one in action, I'll try to remember the name of it and put it in the description. Okay, as far as the packaging. Okay, so a set of 3 Electro square diamonds. Quick note, they offer these special drills in both round and square. So if you're wanting to bling up, whether it's a round or square drill kit, obviously you can go with, either one. So here's what's included. They give you the codes as well. Oh, they're showing you the twist and pick pen. Looks like this is still covered on the lifetime warranty. Interesting, it says diamond spill insurance. I guess if you were to spill these, there's their socials. So these feel like they're pretty good size. Like that's a big thing. It's bigger than like the Diamond Dots ones that you'd see in store. I don't know if like Joann's really still has those anymore. And Joann's is, going away. So I don't know if Diamond Dots sells their jars anywhere else. But this says, okay, so 0.63 ounces, which is 18 grams. So you get the silver and the gold and the metallic blue there. Electro diamonds obviously have a metallic finish. The bright yellow you're seeing, for example, like the muted colors, the muted gray there, blah, blah, blah. That's the backing of the drill, and that goes flat on the canvas and covers up the symbol. So anyway, there's our Electro diamonds. Yeah, those are really good sized little containers there. And then I got a set of the Iridescent diamonds. I got these in round. I just like the sparkle of round diamonds a lot and thought this could really lend itself to this kind of diamond. Iridescent diamonds have a crystal effect. You can see that mirror backing. I'll pull them out and show you. But this one, they give us 5 different options. And I don't know, actually, how many different crystal colors or iridescent colors the Diamond Art Club offers, but I wonder if these are kind of their most popular. Let's take a look at the actual colors themselves. Because full disclosure, I didn't actually look at what the colors were going to be. I was just like, let me just get one of each because they're so pretty. Okay, so we have, this one's like a color code RL301. It looks like kind of a orangish topaz. Then we have like a black crystal. Yes, this is L310. All of Diamond Art Club's iridescent colors have L at the beginning. That's static that's in there, my gosh. So you want to grab a dryer sheet probably and either tuck it into these containers directly, or when you go to pour these out, pour them straight into a dryer sheet, and that will kind of help get rid of the static. And then we have this really pale blue one. The mirror backing you see is what goes flat on the canvas and helps with the reflectiveness of like the crystal effect of the diamonds. Then we have this red one. It's L891. And this one is L3740. What color would you call that? Is that like a slight brown? Can't really tell. It's a hard color to grab. I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time with identifying crystal colors in particular. But that's a nice set of colors. Red, blue, black, that's good. And then kind of a topaz, kind of brownish color, and then more of a neutral kind of color. So, okay, there's our iridescent diamonds. And I assume it's the same colors if you get the square drills. I think it probably just varies in terms of the drill shape. And then ABs, this one you guys probably know very, very well. And occasionally, like with their advent calendar and stuff, they've included little jars of their ABs. And these look like maybe they're bigger. And so now it's nice that you can get them separately. You don't have to hope that, you get one in an advent calendar. This one comes with a set of 10. And what's it say on the back? Here's your color codes that are included. Same other info as far as like the twist and pick pen. And these, okay, so AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the Northern Lights and have an iridescent coating on the top that is super sparkly and grabs some of the colors around it and almost looks rainbowy. So this really crosses the rainbow. Interesting, we have like 2 shades of blue. Of course, white is a staple. This yellow you'll see, and a lot of kits that's a good color to include. And then like this cherry red. I wonder how they decided what colors they were going to include. There's a nice spectrum here. There's not like a black AB. That's an interesting choice because black is such a unique AB color. It actually doesn't look black when it's on the canvas. It almost has an oil slick effect. That would have been a really interesting one to include, but it looks like we have more just traditional rainbow colors. I got these ones in round as well. And these are still the 18 grams. So I think all of these are 18 grams. All right. And then last, the ones I am easily the most excited for. Remember how I said that I love the pastel rainbow? This is a Fairy Dust muted rainbow set of square drills. Now, Fairy Dust is my favorite special drill that Diamond Art Club has. I love these so much. They have this fine glitter coating that gives it a subtle shimmer, like this muted, subtle vibe all around. This is what I love. This is my happy place. So this was a must-have. I am blanking on if they offered, did they have another color range of Fairy Dust? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen if they did. And I'll also have like the accessories. There's like a whole accessories section of the Diamond Art Club website. So I will include that linked below. So if you just want to go see all of their accessories, you can. Well, let me show you. Here's our diamonds that are included, our color range. This giant box. I can't remember how much this was. Okay, so they call this one Muted Rainbow. Yes, this is delightful. This is so gorgeous. Okay, you see, let me zoom you in to see that glitter coating. Darker colors are where you're gonna see it the easiest. So like this purple, you can see that glitter coating a little bit better. This kind of is like an indigo. It's more of like a grayish hue to it. See that glitter coating just a little bit there. This is gorgeous. I just want to like, don't eat your colors, but I want to eat all of them. This pale like dusty rose has my heart. Like, oh my gosh, all these colors. This is a beautiful, beautiful green. Of course, we need a white Fairy Dust. That's just a staple. This is so happy. Holy cow, this is so happy. I love this. Love, 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 love that. Okay, so that's our Muted Rainbow Fairy Dust diamonds. Those are my favorite. That and like the trays, like hello. Diamonds, trays, they go together. They belong together. So I don't think that they have an option to buy just individual colors. I think they're just selling them as sets for the moment. That's not to say that eventually they might change that and then have it available as individual like jars, but I would guess that this is like way more efficient just in terms of like the logistical side of things, but that's really just my guess. So anyway, I am not going to open these up just for sake of ease, but here's the storage organizer. I'll also link to my video below where I demoed it. I've used it with a couple of kits. I like it. It's not my top favorite storage container, but I think it's a nice option for certain kinds of kits. And more importantly, I think that now that they are offering the option to get different sizes, it's going to be way more useful to me because as it released, it was just released with this set where you got 3 rows of the largest size, 3 rows of the medium size, and 3 rows of the smallest size. It just wasn't quite enough of like the smaller size containers for me. I didn't need that many large containers typically for the kits that I work on. And so now that I can get more of like the small containers, I'll be able to swap in and make better use of like, I want to be able to fit as many colors in one tray as I can instead of having multiple trays out. I do think it's interesting that the way they sit in the container is with this side facing out instead of sideways like in other brands. So that is one interesting way. You can fit the label either on here or down on this little plastic part. I'm very, very, very interested to see. It's feedback I and others have given them that's like, if it's possible to make a container that's even smaller than this, like half the size of this, that would be amazing. And so I wonder if we'll see that at some point. But as it stands, this is the smallest size container that they sell. It's about equivalent to obviously not the smallest Elizabeth Ward container, but like it's a tiny bit bigger than the next size up. So anyway, this is a set of 10. They are selling packs of all the different sizes. I am not sure how many the packs of the other sizes come with, if it's 10 for each of them, or if it's like fewer of the large or something like that, and this is the most you get. I'm not sure, but I got a set of the small because that's the one that I'm going to get the most personal use out of when I try to use that storage tray again. So, and then we have our tweezers, which Diamond Art Club stopped including their tweezers in their toolkits when they revamped their toolkits and started giving us the twist and pick pens and the bigger trays and all of that. They stopped including tweezers, which, I mean, I had a lot of pairs of tweezers, but at the same time, some people are like, if I don't get one with the kit, then I don't necessarily have one. You can get a pair of tweezers on Amazon for pretty cheap, but it is interesting to me that they now include like an option to get a set of 3. So a ceramic slanted tweezer. I was like, this looks hardcore, like heavy duty here. And then a stainless steel curved and a stainless steel pointed tweezer. So, okay, ceramic tweezer with a durable tip for precise placement, curved tweezer for better visibility, pointed tweezer for lightweight ultimate precision. Okay, you know what I'm interested in? We're gonna open this up. Is I find that with like the tweezers that are this style, you drop them once and the tip bends a little bit and they never work the same again. You can't be as accurate with them. If you try to pick up something like really small off your canvas, it's like the end, if one of the ends is bent or dulled, like, and I've tried to fix it, it feels like it's impossible. And I feel like I now have a useless pair of tweezers. I'm very interested to see what these are like. I don't know. The end doesn't look very fine though. Let me pull these out and see. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up all this packaging. And just destroy it. Here we go. I like want to get my hands on it and see. Show you guys too. Oh, I lost the little thing. I'm gonna lose this one too. Okay. You know what? That's future Katie's problem. Okay, so we have the curved tweezers. These are handy. I feel like these, I've used curved tweezers with actually other crafting projects before. These are longer than I feel like the ones that I've used, and it is like less fatigue on your hand. They are sharp. They are very sharp. And then these, oh my gosh, these are like also super, super pointy. I would recommend keeping that little sleeve that I like got stuck in here, covering them when you're not using them, and that's gonna protect them from if you drop them. But I'm just a klutz, and it's like I'll be in the middle of using them and they'll just go flying and they hit the floor, and I tile floors, and so it bends and then I'm toast. So there's those. But then here's what I want to really, really see. Ceramic. I don't know if I've ever really seen ceramic tweezers before. Okay, so these aren't sharp at all, but that is so interesting. Like, they don't open super wide. Like, you almost have to push it. This is such an interesting concept. Has anyone seen maybe I'm just not in the crafting space enough. Tweezers like this before. So, yeah, they're not super pointy, but I would be curious to try these like in action. I probably wouldn't use it to try to pop drills off a canvas. What would I use this for? Maybe to pick things off a canvas? I don't know. Okay, so when you're pinching though, to make sure it like comes all the way together, pinch it from here and not back here, because if you squeeze hard, it's like not all the way together. Oh, we're learning together. Okay, so those are the tweezers. So it's a 3-pack of tweezers. That's an option that you have now for, if you want to pick up some tweezers, if you don't have any and you didn't get any with the kit. So there are those. Okay, next, I'm saving the washi tape for last because it's a mystery, it'll be fun. Well, let's take a look at the Twist and Pick Premium Pen. So they include plastic twist and pick pens with their toolkits now. I did a demo and kind of tutorial on using them that I'll have linked below. I mean, count how many times I've said, it'll be linked below in the description box, and put that in the comments, right? So if you want to see a demo on that, you can. They do also sell a variety of different like pretty ones. And again, you've heard me talk about how I like matching my accessories and stuff. And so getting a pretty pen is a nice thing to be able to do. And I feel like this is relatively budget friendly, especially if you're comparing it to other hand turn diamond painting pen from a small shop. That said, I say I absolutely support small shops. This is just for if you are on a budget, you like the look of it, you want to test it out and see what you think, like you do what works for you. So here's what's included. It says included a twist and pick stainless steel single tip with putty. Here's info about that. And it doesn't look like there's a multi-placer included, but you get multi-placers with your toolkits, and they also sell metal multi-placers, which I think are a nice investment. So this feels really similar in like shape and like ergonomics. There's like a little bump to it that like as the plastic pens that come in the kits are, but it's a different material. It's very sparkly and very pretty. So this is preloaded with putty. I wonder if they're going to switch this over to the clear wax that comes in the toolkits now. But it's preloaded with putty, and you can remove the putty and put something else in there if you want. But you twist it, and you know, twist it slowly. Keep going. I want to see like when the putty is going to start coming out. So there's a little bit of putty sticking out the end. Sometimes it does give some resistance. I haven't used, there it goes. I haven't used the stainless steel twist and pick pens yet. I'm really curious to see how they work. And then you can twist it the opposite direction and there it's just coming right out. And if you move like the plunger, you can load it with putty. I don't think this came with like maybe a ton. Yeah, there's not like a ton of putty in there. So you might need to reload it soon. I'm not sure. Maybe you just need to push it down further. I don't know. So there is that end, you're only gonna be able to put the single tip in that end because it's thick. But the other end, it's threaded. So you want to make sure you get if you get like a metal tip, you want to get one that is threaded, which is not what this is. So I was just excited to see them start selling a stainless steel straightener tip. And it's like nice and wide. And I feel like, let me open this up. If it's as thin in profile as their multi-placers are, I think I'm really gonna like it. This is one of the like just push-in tips. It's not threaded. Okay, yeah, so that's like almost sharp actually. That's perfect. That's actually what I want. So I use straighteners sometimes if I feel like, especially with my round drills, if I'm like just trying to get them to be really even in terms of placement, I'll use a straightener. And I have snapped plastic straighteners before. And so I am team metal straightener if you can swing it. Again, perfect kind of thing to add for free shipping on their website. So this is something that I picked up for that, honestly, to get me over that threshold. So straightener tip is included. This would not, let's see, actually, what would happen if I break my pen? It's my own fault. I'll take full responsibility. Oh, you know what? Technically that fits. It's loose, that little like rubber band there, that little, it's like a washer. That kind of helped a little bit. I would wrap some washi tape around this and that'll kind of help it sit more firmly. So, I mean, I don't think it's technically what's recommended, but I could do that if I wanted to. So, but these kinds of tips, they are designed that you could use them like with anything. You could use just a regular plastic multi-placer with. It doesn't have to be a Diamond Art Club pen. You can use it, like I use their metal multi-placers with like basically exclusively non-Diamond Art Club pens because I mostly use like hand-turned pens from small shops. So there is that. Okay, last but not least, I know you might be dying like I am to see what washi tape did I get. These are mystery rolls. I don't know what's going to be in here. But this is, I know there were a lot of people that were bummed that the new toolkits, they stopped including washi tape. That was in large part, I think they said, because they were adding the perforated cover to their plastic covers now. So you can tear off your sections now. And so it kind of eliminates the need for washi tape and cover binders. Have they added cover binders to their website yet? I think that they said they might be, like in the VIP group maybe. But anyway, you can get some washi tape, and I'm hoping there's going to be like a nice variety of theming in here. So, and I'm really curious what the quality is like too. So you can use this to section your canvas. I use it around the edge of my canvas too, and I do really like to coordinate my washi tape to my canvas, like have it match a bit. So each roll, so these are all the same size, 1.5 centimeters in width and up to 5 meters in length. Okay, so up to, so there might be some variety here. Okay, let's open this up here and see what our washi tape rolls are. Here we go again. In the description box, I'll have linked my video on how to use washi tape with your diamond painting. If you want to see a demo on how to section off and just like why I use it and stuff, that'll be linked below. Okay, ready for mystery to be revealed? Ooh, look at those glitters. Ooh, I got lots of constellation ones. Ooh, I love space ones. Okay, so okay, here we go. We have a pastel rainbow to coordinate with everything else. Lots of space ones. I have to be honest, I'll carefully test these out. These sometimes, if your washi tape has glitter in it, I'm not saying that's what Diamond Art Clubs will do, but sometimes that glitter will flake. And glitter, just once it's there, you're never gonna get rid of it. So I'm gonna be cautious with my glitter washi tape here. Lots of star ones, like a lot. I'm not mad, I love it. Lots of florals too. This would be a cute one for maybe fall. Lots of space. I have a lot of space kits, so that works. And there's some more kind of like neutral patterns like this blue stripes. Here, what if we flip it this way? Is that more right side up for like, yeah, our mushrooms and stuff? Lots of florals, some cute hearts. Does that say Valentine's Day? More rainbows. This makes me think of like fruit stripe. And some with like gold foiling that's really pretty. I love this one. Let's pull out in honor of all the pastel washi. Let me pull one of these out to show you. And I wonder, like, visually, would you see if any of these had significantly less washi tape on them? Might try to look and see, because it said, what, up to 5 meters? I don't know, I'm just looking to see, and I think these all look like they have about the same amount on them. That's a lot of washi tape, and I feel like the price point was pretty good for this too. And I'm really curious to see what the quality is once you start putting them on a canvas. So anyway, you have your washi tape. This gold foil is really pretty, and then when you, where's the end here? Just kind of pull it out. Now it is low tack. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that rainbow. Look, it's just put it right there, right? But you know what? That feels sticky for washi tape. So that's I'm optimistic about that, because washi tape is designed, like in traditional stationery terms, like it's not designed to be super sticky or like high tack. So I'm happy to see that this one seems to be sticky, and so it's hopefully not going to be as big of a pain when it comes to using it for sectioning. Hopefully it's going to stay on the border nicely and stuff. And yeah, happy to see that. So all right, you guys, that was really fun. I have been sitting on some of this stuff for literal months because I was like, I don't know, like I gotta find like a video that I want to share it in. And so it was when they released, did they release the trays? And no, they didn't. It was different times because I ordered, they were in different boxes, I remember. I think it was once they dropped like these and the trays, which were close to each other. I was like, okay, I'm getting these, and okay, I haven't shown these other things yet. Let me just do a big video because it'll be fun. So I hope that this was helpful. Like I said at the beginning and a couple of times in the middle, really what I find this kind of thing to be useful for is to get to a free shipping threshold, or genuinely, if you're newer to diamond painting and you're getting your first kit, or you know, your second or third kit early on, and you're like, well, I don't know if I necessarily want to like invest in like a lot of accessories and stuff up front, but maybe I just want like a nice pen, or maybe I do want some, you know, tweezers, or maybe you really start diving into like, I want to bling up my paintings and add even more special drills to what Diamond Art Club already charts. Then it's like, it's just on the website. You can kind of one-stop shop it, I guess, if you want to think of it like in those terms. And I think that there's some unique offerings here. I'm intrigued by these tweezers. I love the set of pastel rainbow trays. It's always fun to have a mystery. Like there's fun stuff here, you guys. Not all of it's going to necessarily be for everyone. You might be like, oh, I don't care for the storage, you know, that style isn't my taste, or I don't use washi tape. That's fine. This is hopefully just helpful for a variety of you guys as far as knowing what accessory options are out there. So you guys have to let me know in the comments, did you grab any of these? Have any of these but just kind of been on your wish list and you're waiting for like, okay, I'm going to grab it with a kit for free shipping? I just keep coming back to that because I do not want to pay for shipping for love or money. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you grabbed any of these. What are your favorites, or anything that's going on your wish list for maybe someday? And I'll also just quickly mention, again, I purchased all of this myself and did not have to make this video. But if you are looking to buy and it's your first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code that'll pop up on the screen for you guys. I always put that right back into my channel and really appreciate if you do support me that way, but absolutely no pressure. There's lots of other discount codes out there. Just don't pay full price for your Diamond Art Club purchase. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos. I'd love to have you here, and I hope you're doing well and taking care. Hope you have a day that's amazing as you are. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.